The Volkswagen Atlas is the car of the world. Like the Subaru Tribeca, it is a 5-door SUV that was made in year 2017, but it is still produced this day, so you can still buy it. Its engines starts at 2.0 liter gasoline, and it goes up to 3.6 liter, depending on which model you buy. In the game Top Drives, it reaches a top speed of 121 miles per hour, 0 to 60 of 5.8, handling of 78. It has all-surface tires and front-wheel drive. If you max it, of course, 888. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Val, and welcome back to another YouTube video, another one in the best cars in the game series, where we are continuing things off where we left them off with the Volkswagen Atlas. Now, before we start the video, I would like to thank everyone on getting me to 100 subscribers. You guys don't know how much it means to me. I started this because, well, of a joke we made with Blossom, and now I have 100 of you watching me, and I really can't thank you enough. So thanks to everyone that watched me, that subscribed, that likes my video, that comments. I really appreciate it, and I hope you stick around because more YouTube videos are bound to happen. But with that out of the way, let's get into its car's performance and let's compare them to the Subaru Tribeca. So, like everybody knows, we're going to be testing the cars in 4 different series when it comes to performance. We're going to be testing it on 0 to 60, on slalom test, on testable test, and on G-force test. So first off, we're gonna start with the 0 to 100, and let's see if it can beat the Subaru Tribeca. Of course, we are using the R2, the Subaru. It's one of the only sexy Japanese cars. But let's see the 0 to 100 of a Volkswagen Atlas. So the 0 to 100 comes out of a 16.05, which is a second and a half faster than Subaru Tribeca. But that makes sense since it's 0 to 60 is a lot faster and it's four-wheel drive, meaning that the R2 isn't as flated as much as some would say. So with that, let's move on to the slalom test. So guys, we are back testing how the car will do on slalom test. Now, the fastest car in our series at the moment is, well, the Subaru Tribeca, since it's the only one. And the slalom test of Subaru Tribeca is 32:10. Let's see if the Volkswagen Atlas can beat it. I mean, it should beat it. It's an Atlas. It goes around the world. So it should be going around this thing fast. Well, the time is 32:08, which is faster by 0.2 seconds than the Subaru Tribeca, which just means, like I said, it's the car that goes around the world. So let's move on to the test mode. Here we're going to be testing the top speed of the Volkswagen Atlas, which shouldn't be a whole lot since it's 121 miles per hour top speed according to the card, but it's gonna be a lot less. I think it's gonna be like 113. Let's see if I can get 2 out of 2 right. I got the one on the Subaru Tribeca right. Maybe I can do it here too. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, wrong button. Well, here it goes. It's starting to ramp up. It's ramping up. Here it goes in the middle lane. The Volkswagen Atlas. It is amazing. 140, 115, 160, 117. That's amazing. 120. It reaches the top speed of 120 miles per hour, which is still slower than the Tribeca, but considering what it says the car on top speed, I think it has decent MRA, but don't tell anyone I said that. Well, now we're going to test it on the G-force test. G-force. So let's test it on the last one so we can get the performance section out of the way. First, we can see the R2 lose to the Volkswagen Beetle. I really need to max this, but at the same time, they look sexy stock. You guys probably don't want to watch this DNF. So, we're at the G-force test. The time to beat is 24:90, but hopefully it can do it. Yes, it beats it by 0.5. So this is, I think, currently our best performing car. but we'll have to come up with the results and see. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And now we got the times of the car. So the 0 to 100 of the Volkswagen Atlas is 16.05. The slalom test is 32.08. It reaches the top speed of 120 on testable, and its G-force test time is 24.85, which makes it our best performing car at the moment, since it only loses on testable to the Subaru Tribeca and it wins it everywhere else, but at the same time this is Supra that is a ultra rare. So now let's get into our other two categories. So now in the next category we're going to be rating it by style. The Volkswagen Atlas has a few shining points, I should say, such as its shining front hood. It's yellow, it looks like the sun, it looks like the center of my universe. That is 100% true. It is a sexy SUV. The only thing that I think it's getting less points is the fact that it's four-wheel drive, which I don't like. But I think it's a really sexy car overall. Like, I wouldn't mind a car like this IRL. It's probably expensive in terms of gas, right? But who wouldn't want a Volkswagen Atlas, right? So I think what I'm personally gonna rate it on looks is going to be an 8.4. 8.4, yes. I think 8.4 is accurate. So let's move on to the next category. Welcome, guys, to my own spice. My own spice. There's one key factor here, right? Okay, let's leave the meme car out of this, right? It's Atlas, it's the globe, it's the world, it's everything, right? It has to represent our world. So with that, I have to give it a high score, right? Because it's representing our world. Like right now, if aliens come, they abduct us, they say, show us one thing to represent us all. We just give them Volkswagen Atlas, right? We have to. It's the best thing. It represents the whole humanity. But at the same time, it doesn't represent the whole universe. So I'm gonna give it my own spice of, I think, 9.03. I think that's gonna be my score, 9.03. So if we compare it to the Subaru Tribeca right now, as you can see in our table, it performs better everywhere, except on the testable. But who gives a fuck on testable? Like, we don't want to go fast, we just want to go twisty. No, I'm kidding. It's important, but right. But it loses on everything else. So the Volkswagen Atlas right now, it's in the first place, leading everything. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers. I promise more videos are going to come. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.